Und liebst du mich mit wahrer Liebe, so komm zu mir, mein guter Schatz, und heiter auf mein Herz das Triebe, und mach mir süß mein Ruheplatz, und mach mir süß mein Ruheplatz. We gave ourselves a good 4 minutes for this introduction. We're not trying to prove anything in this tape. We're not trying to be on one side or another side. We're just trying to show the life of the local station board meetings at WBAI over the last year and a half. This documentary is being made in the months of April, May, and June 2007 approximately. And this is our first segment, could call an introduction, and here we follow the chairperson. The chair is a very important and public position in the local station board. It's a board of delegates, assembly of elected delegates. And this person at this time has been the chairperson for well over 2 years, 2 years and 4 months or so. And at some point we're going to compare these pictures of her with when she was when we were just starting the tapes, which was some time ago, and the chairing of the meeting was somewhat different. We're also going to show how boring and pointless the meetings can be. The segment opens with a discussion over which place in the agenda each item will be, and it gets very complicated, and there's a big laugh where R. Paul Martin prompts the chair to why not, instead of reading all of the changes of number 18 will be number 12, and number 4 will be number 11, and number 19 will be number 3, but to just read it as it will be. And the chair thanks R. Paul, and there's a big laugh. This is a big laugh on this point. And it's sort of the culmination of that particular clip. There are 10 clips altogether in this segment. The clip also shows eating, which is another indication of boredom and what is really going on in these meetings. It shows then there's a number of clips that show the chairperson calling for order. And she calls for order when people are talking, but at times it appears that the only person disturbed by the people talking is the chair. So you might think that the chair is actually provoking, making trouble by just saying this. And she's actually on the other hand, I think from her point of view, she might be saying that, well, they might not be making trouble at the moment, but it has made trouble, and it might make trouble again. But anyway, we leave that question to your judgment, as we leave all other questions to your judgment. There are other things going on in these clips, and the last clip, the first and the last clip are long ones, and the last clip is from the next meeting. These clips are from 2 different meetings. And in this next meeting, there is, at the end of the meeting, the chair brings up a surprise motion, which apparently, evidently the opposition is very much against putting a motion, and presumably this motion is not on the agenda. It's kind of a pocket deal. And the opposition, in the form of Arpel Martin, is claiming that the meeting is over. And then they have a vote to end the meeting, or the vote to extend the meeting, excuse me, and this vote is defeated. But again, it takes a while for the opposition to believe that this, to get across that this vote has been defeated, because the chair does not accept the 2/3, the numbers necessary to be 2/3. And now we go to segment 1.
Does that mean it comes, that the budget will come as number 2 before chair's comments?
Right after chair.
Right after chair's comments. New number 3.
So 9 and 10 will be after, between 2 and 3.
Why not allow the
Yeah. Yes, 9 and 10, the new 3 and 4.
Excellent.
Is there, okay, without objection? All those in favor of approving the agenda?
I'm sorry, one other item. Since I'm concerned that we may run out of time after that, the thing we have to do, obviously, is set the date for our next LSP meeting and excused absences. And I believe the motion is set the town. Is the town hall meeting something that's time sensitive for this meeting?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I further move to amend so that following item, what used to be item 10, we next go to 7, then 5, and then 4.
And then 3?
Right.
7, 5, 4, 3?
Right, right. And then 6 if we
All right.
get there.
Without objection?
We,
All right, once again.
What number will be which number now?
Right, okay. Number 3 and 4, the new number 3 and 4 will be the old number 9 and 10. Following those will be 7, 5, 4, and 3. So 7 will be the new 5, 5 will be the new 6, 4 will be the new 7, 3 will be the new 8. We have too much. Yes.
And then 6 will be the new 9.
6 will be the new 9. All right? Is that perfectly clear?
No. I'll try that again. Just run it past it so we can write it.
All right.
My understanding.
Excuse me, may we just have speak one at a time, maybe we'll be less confused. Okay. Let's just say we will now have 1, 2, the current 8. Wait. The current, no, let's not confuse ourselves utterly. Then 8, then 9, then 7, then 6, then 5, then 3, wait, then 5, then 3, then 4, yes. All right, the old 3 will be number 8. The new 4 will be number 7. The old 3 will be number 8. The old 4 will be number 9.
What? Is the secretary getting all this? I'm sure we'll do minutes. you might read the actual item, it might go faster if you read the item.
All right,
see
let me
what
read
number
the
it is.
item. Yes, thank you very much, Raquel, that's very nurturing. Chairs, okay, we will then have approval of the agenda, followed by chair's comments, followed by introduction report by interim general manager Robert Scott Adams. Welcome aboard, Robert. Discussion and vote on revised FY2.
Here. Anyway, I think I'm pretty well qualified to do this, and I appreciate you welcoming me. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Any question? Any first impressions you'd like to share with us, or do you want to wait until you've had some second impressions?
Back to us for a new budget to be passed.
Could we have one person at a time speaking, please? Could the meeting please come to order?
And
Could members of the board please give their full attention to the treasurer and not have side conversations, please?
And let me read, and if I could read the motion about.
Not been successful.
Excuse me, could people please come to order? Please go on. I'm being distracted by a side conversation.
Yeah, my understanding is that is,
So I think there's been a lot of work that's been started. That work is going to continue as far as brainstorming and translating ideas into action plans. And so I think these figures are very strongly supported, and we should vote for this.
Could we have one person talking at a time? Could members of the board please come to order and not have side conversations, please?
I would just like to,
Surprisingly, I don't know. I mean, people dig deep. People in the African American community dig deep for this reason.
if I can just add to this, I think I'm myself being quite representative of most in my community. I even know it myself. You know, when I hear like some of the premiums, and I know when I hear like one amount at one time, it's like, wow, I can't get that right now. But when I heard that, well, you can do like installments and you can maybe pay such and such amount a month. I mean, that was the way that I could do that. So I'm just saying, though, whenever we talk about figures, you know, that there's usually always a story or something behind. We should always be mindful. That should always be a part of it.
It's pledge time. There's no reason why we can't offer this programming to our listeners year-round on the web.
Yes.
And not only that,
As a credit towards, okay, so this is the amended thing. Fully read sidebans and use income towards as a credit towards central services expenses. All in favor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All opposed? Okay. Happy hours, wine tasting, art shows, events where not mainstream up and coming talent can be showcased on a WBAI banner. Any problem with that?
What about psychedelics? Please have psychedelics.
It's kind of bougie, and we have an objection.
oh, the crap.
Use the mic, please. Please come to order.
I don't know, a lot of this stuff seems kind of bougie to me. And I know there are members of our audience who are quite bougie, and that's fine too. But I would ask to separate the happy hours wine tasting from the art shows and the events where up-and-coming talent can be showcased.
Okay, all those in favor of separating,
Always have.
all those in favor of separating these two items? In favor? No, separating, you said separating, right?
Magna Power,
Separate.
people different.
I'm interested in the second set, the art shows and the events.
No.
Well, there may be some of you who are big on the
Moving to the behind the breast.
alcohol does something.
Let's go home. Let's go home.
Oh, you love them.
Oh, so, all right, okay, so all those in favor of separating these two items, please.
No, the law.
All those in favor, please. All those in favor of separating, all those in favor of making these two separate items, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. All opposed? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they are going to be separate.
4, 5, wait.
There was 5.
5.
I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that doesn't carry the whole thing. All in favor of it as it stands? No. All those in favor okay, can we keep P as it is then, or do we need to vote? Okay, I see a lot of
I have a
hands
different
up.
amendment. To just delete happy hours and wine tasting.
No, we already voted. We just voted.
No, we voted to separate, a separate amendment is to delete happy hours and wine tastings. All those in favor of deleting happy hours and wine tastings, please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, all opposed.
Hot parties or something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we like happy hour and wine tasting. So, all those in favor of, as not amended, can we put the, all in favor of this is not amended, please raise your, yes, it's not amended, please raise your hands.
What?
The original text, happy hours, wine tasting, articles, events for nominated stream, up and coming talent, coming focus, under WBAI banner, please all in favor raise your hands, we're done with this. No, not. All in favor raise your hands. You can get squished later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all opposed. 1. We're done with this. We have to We have to set the next meeting.
A happy month.
All right. Okay. All right. We have come to the end of our time, as far as I know. We must set the next meeting.
I think the next meeting is,
You need to give notice that you're going to bring it.
well, I am going to bring it again, number 3, but I think next week is just this is an adjourn and that's.
No, we can't adjourn because our term is done at the end of this month.
Yeah.
So basically, we go to the next
meeting. Is the new board. All right.
Next meeting is the new board.
Just to give notice then that at the next agenda, I would like point number 3, which was made then point number 8, again on the agenda. Hopefully next time as point
Farther up
number
on
3
the agenda.
agenda.
I know I promised you there would be special order for his thing. Okay. All right. So we're looking at our next meeting.
The bylaws.
And I'm looking at about a month from now.
A month?
LSB members to do phone banking to non-fulfilling pledges, encouraging them to fulfill. I'm looking around the room. I would love to have folks like you help us out in doing this. First of all, it shows our volunteers, that we're serious. Second of all,
No. It's different. It's elections of people who will be on the Pacifica National Board. We've really got to move quickly. All those in favor of Bob's proposal that the delegates meeting be at 7 p.m. on January 9th, Tuesday, January 9th, and that the adjourned meeting of this meeting take place at 7:30. Please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all opposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What have I got? 5 or 6? 6. Okay, so that carries. All right. The town hall meeting. Can we vote? Can we just vote up or down at town hall meeting?
No, it's out of order.
I'm sorry. Point of information. Nia, has a place been found for the 13th? Yes, this place has been found for the 13th, and it's very, very difficult to find a place. I suggest we vote this up or down.
No. Chair, on the agenda.
Come to order. All right, the next item on the agenda, we said we were going to vote on the town hall
We're still
meeting.
voting on the next thing.
All right, the next thing is we're going to meet on Tuesday, January 9th. That there will be a delegates meeting at 7 p.m. and there will be an adjourned meeting at 7:30 p.m. Everybody, all those in favor, please raise your hand.
Whoa, this is we just voted.
Did we just vote that? No, what are you saying? We had to vote that again?
We voted on his amendment. We didn't vote on.
Yes, I know that. Now, the main motion now is that. All those in favor, please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all opposed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can we vote the town hall meeting up or down since we have
Madam
a
Chair, I
place
move
for
the
it?
agenda. It is now 3 minutes after 10.
There have been objections
minutes after
raised
10.
repeatedly, that it's been pointed out, we have not had a town hall meeting, we haven't placed. All right, all those in favor of a town hall meeting?
Point of order, this is illegal. This is illegal. This
trying to force something through.
What we're trying to do is have a town hall
You
meeting.
can't have this here anyway.
Excuse me, can I just explain?
You're violating the rules, Madam
Many
Chair.
people on this board complained bitterly that there had not been a town hall meeting.
We can't get one in 2006. We have plenty of time in 2007, and you're violating the rules with this. Our time is up. Make an extension. Make an extension or not. Make an extension or adjournment.
Point of order. Madam Chair.
Make an extension.
I move that we extend.
Motion to extend by 5 minutes, all in favor.
Point of order.
1, 2, 3, 4,
It's a
5,
point of order over
6,
here. You want
7,
the chair not paying attention to points of order now?
11, all opposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It's not a legal
7. That
vote.
does
It's
not
not a
carry.
legal vote.
Yes.
So it carried, it's 2/3.
Second vote.
Madam Chair, I think we're adjourned at this point.
All right, the chair votes yes, we have a 5-minute extension.
Move to adjourn.
Point of order. Point of order. 11 to 7.
Voted to extend.
2/3. Point of order, Madam Chair. 11 to 7, even 12 to 7 is not 2/3.
Wait,
That's right.
13 to 7.
Still not 2/3. Add a few more.
No, you're right. Wait,
It's not 2/3, Madam Chair.
Not 2/3.
Madam Chair,
I
you're
heard
really
you.
adjourned
It's
at
got to
this
be
point.
14. All right.
It's,
All right.
I think we're adjourned at this point. Madam
Yes,
Chair.
our call.
Madam Chair, I move the agenda. I suggest we are adjourned.
No, I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Motion to extend failed.
Can't be sorry. Be right.
Once again, the scheduling of a town hall meeting has
Robert's
been
rules.
prevented.
Point of order, Madam Chair.
This
Be
this-
just.
this
Rights
adjourned.
are being prevented by the chair from having a discussion.
Madam Chair, is this meeting
Be
adjourned
honest.
now?
I just announced that
It's
the
made
adjourned.
this
Were you
easy for
listening?
next time.
No, you're shouting and being out of
Be
order.
democratic.
Thank you, good night.
There's a
We didn't
word.
pass anything about a town hall
If you
meeting either.
can.
Again.
Yes, because we can do it next year instead of violating the damn rules. You violated the damn rules.
Over and over and over again. In the time you
Don't wait your people say.
And then you run
I can't walk the
Well, of course, it's 2006, we have water.
Don't raise your hand, Miss Kilgour. Miss Kilgour, keep your hands down, Miss Kilgour. Getting too animated.
Every time I try to deliver the link from
I support the second amendment.
taste of it or go to the
The right to arm bear.
Tell about it, talking your homework again.
Come the revolution.
Well, that was some sequence, wasn't it? The highlight of that sequence, well, the big joke anyway, was when Vajra said, "Oh, thank you very much, our Paul. That was very nurturing." That was a big laugh, and it was some very wry humor on her part. There is some kind of a rivalry between R. Paul Martin and Vajra that's shown in this sequence or this scene or whatever you want to call it. Another thing we wanted to say was that this was the first meeting that the new station manager, Robert Scott Adams, came to. So this is a chance to see him. He's, by the way, the one in the he's the one with the red, sort of the pink striped tie. So, now I wanted to, of course, I wanted to just put in my dentures. I don't speak that clearly without them. Just a minute. And of course, in case you didn't catch it, another good yuck in this scene was the last clip, right at the end where he says, "Come the revolution." I thought that was a great crack, and that's why we left that in. So this is our first segment, and we will translate the song, and maybe we'll sing other verses, but this was the last verse. And if you love me with true love, oh, come to me, mine own sweet love, and make light my heavy heart, and make sweet mine rueful place, and make sweet my rueful